Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video about engine alignment on an inboard outboard. This is a Volvo Penta SXA drive, but I know the process is the same for most Volvo Pentas, Mercruisers, a bunch of other stuff. So there's 100 videos out there about how to align, the engine. And I was struggling. I couldn't get it, right? I'm using, this is the alignment tool here, right, that everybody's probably familiar with. So, it has a 1-inch diameter end right here at the very end that engages the splines on the engine coupler, and then this larger diameter fits in the gimbal bearing right here, right? It fits right through there. Now, my issue was I was using this tool trying to align this motor, and I just couldn't get it. No matter what I did, I just had a helper, and it just wasn't working. So, this slides in, this engages the outside diameter here, and then it pushes right in, and it should be easy to turn like it is now. So everything's working. Here's the trick, okay? This isn't in any other video I saw. It's not in any other manual I saw. What I ended up doing was getting a 1-inch diameter rod, right? This, like I said, this is 1-inch diameter here that engages the splines on the engine coupler way back in there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I just got myself a 1-inch diameter rod that I had laying around, right? There it is, 1-inch diameter all the way through. And I stuck that in, and I pushed that into the coupler, and it engages the coupler. And then I was looking at the reveal here between the inside diameter of the gimbal bearing and the outside diameter of this 1-inch rod, and I was way off, right? I was able to get my alignment tool, this alignment tool, I was able to get that in there, but it was just hard to turn, hard to push in, hard to pull out. I knew something was wrong. This is what told me what I really needed to do. And again, I don't see any videos like this. I kind of came up with this, and it worked great for me. So I'm hoping maybe I could share it, and somebody else, it can help them out. But I was way off. I could clearly see, right here, you can clearly see whether you're in the ballpark or not. Right now, I'm right where I need to be. But I was way down here, right? So I had to adjust the engine in order to bring this true. So this gets you super, super close. So what I did was just stick that in there, adjust the engine, and it tells you everything you need to know right here. Then I went around with like a drill bit, right? This is actually a punch, but whatever. And, you could fine tune it by sticking it in there, using it almost as a feeler gauge all the way around to ensure that, the gap is equidistant all the way around. Once I did that, I then pull this rod out, got the engine where I wanted it to be, pulled the rod out, and then I come back with my big alignment tool that everybody's familiar with, that there's 100 videos on, and it goes right in. I mean, no problem. Spins super easy, 2 fingers, right? Piece of cake. So that's my trick. It worked great for me. For the life of me, I spent hours trying to go up and down with this tool, turning it, pulling it in and out. Just couldn't get it until I used this 1-inch rod. Stuck that right in there, and it gave me a really clear indication right off the bat as to where my engine needed to move. And that's what did it for me. So anyway, I hope this video might help some other people. It's easier for me. I took the whole gimbal housing and everything off of this thing because I wanted to paint it. It was corroded pretty bad. So most people are going to have like the gimbal ring around here, and your bellows are going to be in there. So maybe it's not as easy to see as it is on my setup right now. But, even when the gimbal housing is on there, I think it's still probably doable. I mean, I'll see when I put it back on. I'm getting ready. Here's the out drive here. So this setup from here to here will normally be on the boat when you just pull this out drive unit off. This normally stays on the boat. Again, I just removed it because I was trying to paint everything and make it nice. I did some U-joints on here too. So anyway, this is my first experience with an inboard outboard. I'm more of an outboard guy. That's where all my experience is. And when I get rid of this boat, I'm going back to an outboard. Kind of a hassle having to deal with an inboard outboard. There's a lot of maintenance issues that you don't have with a true outboard. But this is it's been a great boat. It's a great family boat. So Anyway, just wanted to share that trick. So you can pick up a 1-inch, it's a true 1-inch diameter rod. Pick this up at any metal shop, right? I don't know, what's this? Maybe a little over a foot long. But it worked great for me, and that's what saved my ass. Once I had an indication as to how close I was, it was minutes to dial it in for me. It was minutes, as opposed to the hours I spent struggling with this thing, trying to understand, do I need to go up, do I need to go down? I used the grease on the end, I used all the tricks, but this is what really, really made it super simple. So anyway, hopefully this can help somebody in the future. Thanks.